And we're live. Okay. Hello all, hello world. Hope everyone is doing all right today. This is day 118, I hope, of studying compilers every day until I land a compiler role. I realized the number last time was a little bit wrong, so I've updated it since in here, but yeah. Last time we did a little bit of reading, or I guess preliminary reading on register allocation, and I realized LLVM's greedy register allocator is a little bit hard to implement. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use the traditional graph coloring algorithm, I guess, and that will hopefully be somewhat manageable and generate like sufficiently performant code. It doesn't need to be like amazing, it just needs to be good enough. Yeah. So I have like my notes from last time. There was like this whole pile on like the greedy allocator. It seemed like it doesn't seem that bad, but the dependent algorithms are a little bit annoying. So I think that's a little bit out of scope for now. Whereas graph coloring is sufficient to do just with analyses, I guess, exclusively at the assembly level. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. The first thing we need to do is we need to, I guess, generate, generate the live ranges, I guess. Which is, I guess, what I mean by liveness analysis. Yeah, so it's like this pile pretty much. Yeah, so at each point in the program, we need to know which variables are live. If its value might be used in the future, then it is still live. And then once it's written to or it has no more uses, it's, I guess, quote-unquote dead. There's like this whole pile of stuff here that is a little bit annoying to parse through, but there's like a fixed point algorithm I think that we can use somewhere. Let's see the UChicago slides. Yeah, so we want to do an in and out set thing, I think. It's so fun, yeah. I think this is like truly where I started thinking like compilers are very much cool. We can do this algorithm. It's gonna be like piss slow, but it's fine. Yeah. So I guess we could at least like scaffold it. I don't really know how much of the implementation I'll do because I have like hella schoolwork to do. Mostly because I have a final tomorrow and a final the day after. Let's make a branch. Let's call this like, I don't know, liveness. LIR or LIR liveness. Okay. Is it all updated? Oh, I guess there should probably... what was LIR liveness? Okay. So we made a branch. What's good, Skills? Good to see you. I'm starting liveness today. I don't know where to put this though. This is not gonna be fun actually. I might just make like a analyses director, I guess. I guess I could do that and then like liveness H. Where to code a game? What game are you making? What do you mean? Oh, this seems reasonable enough, actually. Oh, if you were to. That's that is one way to spell it. That's a good question. I don't really know. I haven't thought a lot about game dev, but like, I'm kind of inspired by like Balatro, honestly. So probably like some sort of a variant of that. I was thinking of like another. There was another like game idea I thought about, which was like just being the instruction scheduler, which I which I think would be really funny. Like at the OS level. I have to find something about which variables are needed still versus not. Sort of, yeah. So, is this useful? This is more than I need. But the idea is every like instruction, you can figure out like which instructions are what's it called? Which instruction or which variables are, I guess, which variables are like still potentially not needed after this instruction, and which variables are no longer needed after this instruction. And that allows us to get a lot more information about like, I guess which variables can fit into the same register, pretty much. Because if they share a live range, if they're both alive at the same time, we can't put them in the same register because we're gonna need both of their values. So the idea is if we can just like put all of the variables that don't overlap into one register, we will be in a very nice spot. How long have you been coding, and is that WSL? I like to think that I've been coding for like 3 years. I've technically written code for longer, but that's about how long I've like written real substantive code for. And yes, it is WSL. Leverages can be split up, right? Yes. You would split it with a copy, pretty much. And like that's nice because then you can fit more things. And the copy incurs some cost, so you'd ideally like to do that as infrequently as possible. But it beats spilling to memory, which is like the next, I guess like the last resort, pretty much. And when I say spill, I mean like we just make a stack variable. What's good, Niraj? Good to see you. For once I didn't see any messages in the pre-stream chat. That made me a little sad. Okay, how do I make a header again? Do that. Do all these have pragmas? Okay, I do. What do I even do with this? I guess namespace backend. Right, I think that's pretty fair. Surely. Yeah, and then we can just mess around with like LIR. How do we... I don't know, what do we even need for this, I guess? So we want in and out, and then... Are you using WSL? Yes. I'm using WSL Fedora. Is there like... What are like the initial values? I saw like gen and kill set somewhere. I think it was in here maybe? Schrodinger's variable. Value be given, but in red it would either be garbage, null, or correct. That sounds kind of just like a random, to be honest. I feel like you could make that. Or as in like, do you mean like it changes every time, or like a value that represents that? I'll start empty. I see. Okay, but then where do the default values come from, at least? Oh, def use. So this is like what they're calling gen and kill, I think. Yeah, I'm familiar with this terminology, at least. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Garbage value in red and immediately goes out of scope. I'm not quite getting that. I don't know. You'd probably have to like... You might have to send a little bit more for me to figure out what you're actually saying. I don't particularly get it, at least. Yeah, okay. So we wanna use like this use and def thing, or gen and kill, I guess. Which I guess we could just throw a visitor at and call it a day, but like, damn. Okay. Wait, so 1, it uses nothing, it defines A, that makes sense. 2 defines B. It takes A, I guess? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Done with tree tiling? Yeah, it's been a hot second, but I'm finally done with that. I will probably make more tiles eventually because yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be something I wanna, or another place I wanna like explore more optimizations. But yeah, we'll see what I do with that in the future. Last night I had a dream where I was coding, then a unicorn came and ate me, then I had a dance party and it attacked me. That is a baller of a dream. I wish I had dreams like that. Usually when I have dreams, I like wake up and forget them. I don't know, do y'all like remember your dreams? Or like, is it just me that doesn't remember them, at least? Table of instructions, or table of which instructions implicitly def use. I see. I guess that makes sense. I will just vomit out some stuff. Fever, fair enough, yeah. Is compiler architecture important when designing? I mean, like, you don't technically need it for like smaller compilers. But at the same time, like, if you're working on like a really large project, it's really easy to just like create a mess, and then all of a sudden you will not be able to maintain anything. It's like, I guess like architecture matters insofar as like reusability and like just like general software design rather than like strictly for like function. Like there is some degree of like compile time considerations for like the compiler's runtime, but I don't think, like, to my knowledge at least, I don't think it matters as much as like a lot of other domains. Oh, that's good, Mark. Good to see you. Holy shit! It is a celebrity appearance in the chat. Okay, so what do I even need here? I probably just need like a general like liveness function. I'll just make it void for a second. We should probably take lir or program, maybe? Oh, I need to import. I definitely import in here. I can just copy this. Use GitHub core minus 3,000 aura. Yeah, that was definitely one of the days. I think that was the stream where I was like, was that the stream where I was really tired? No, the stream where I was really tired was like, that was what's it called? It was messing with like Clang format. That's what that was. I think I just like, I don't know. I wanted to like spend a day at some point over like Thanksgiving break just working on the README, and then I forgot. So yeah. C++ looks clean. Thank you. It is 7 lines. Okay. What does this return? Where'd you learn C++? I learned it in like, I technically learned it in a class, but Yeah, I technically learned it in like our intro sequence, but I only learned it insofar as like classes exist and like pointers and references exist. I didn't really like learn a lot of like quote unquote modern C++ until like probably this past summer, where I just like did a lot of touch up work because I did not know what I was doing. So like things like smart pointers and like even just something as simple as like what a namespace is and like what the static keyword does. Yeah, I was I was very not great at C++. I'm still not very great at C++. All your paint drawings into README? That could be a good idea, yeah. I should, I think that's one of the things I might do, or just like a couple of diagrams maybe. Maybe not like all of the brain dump. What type should this vomit out? Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have like a donator wall, I think, in the README, because like, this is like literally the stream project, so it feels a bit remiss of me to not put like my GitHub sponsors wall there. Okay, so what does this even return? I could probably make it like stateful almost, or I could make like a liveness object. Then that solves the issue of like, or let me take a step back. I definitely need to get in and out sets. So variables that are now in and variables that I guess drop out of scope. I think I could compute both and then stick them into an object, but, or I guess a class, but I'm not sure if that's like particularly great. I think there's a chance that like, do I even need liveness for anything else, actually? I don't know. We'll just be gross right now. Let's do using liveness. I think using is the correct way to do this, right? I definitely have a type alias somewhere in here, I think. Yeah, that is the correct way. So we can just do like, we'll just be ugly for now. A pair of vector, I guess. Of some type, I don't know what type yet. Don't need in out. Why is that? Because I feel like I also want that for like, there's like the coalescing thing that was mentioned in the book. Where was this in here? Regala, graph coloring. There's this register coalescing thing. I think I would need it for that as well. It's like if I were to... Oh, I see what you're saying. Propagate things forward backwards normally in code and keep recomputing. That could be... I don't think I'm completely understanding what you're saying, but I also imagine it is like really difficult to, I guess, explain something in YouTube chat. Like, YouTube chat is, like, very restrictive, so I don't blame you. So where is liveness? Or I guess live. What's it called here? Webs. Yeah, maybe I should just like, if I'm gonna be like rerunning this a lot, I may as well just make it like an object. Or something like that. Okay, well, I guess we could just make it a vector of... Oh, wait, this is gonna be a vector of unordered map? I want to do an ordered map, but also I know that's going to be awful to print, so... yeah. Okay, let's make it print... Or let's make it just like a vector of unordered set, I guess. And this will be register star? I guess we have like virtual registers anyway. Oh, I need to include unordered map. Samuel, I didn't read your earlier message, my fault. Programmers suffer for a grain of sand, but red team hackers get a cup of sand and it's legal. Yeah, I mean, that is true. But also it's like, what do you enjoy, right? Or set, whoops. Like me personally, I enjoy bonking my head against the wall. So this is like very enjoyable for me at least. What does pair live in? So like utility, I knew it. What does pair take? Oh. Oh, that's really annoying actually. Okay, so we have that and then we have that. That's really funny. Okay. Or an end map to impress my mom. That's pretty funny. I think the Italian brain rot cancels it out. Yeah. Okay. So this will. We could probably just make this. I guess if we're making this stateful, this doesn't really matter anyway. We should just make a class. Yeah, I guess this gets rid of the whole pair issue anyway, which is pretty funny. Okay, so this is in and out. Oh, that's one more thing I need to refactor. I should probably... This is like kind of stupid, to be honest, because classes are private default. But I've always just put the public on top. Yeah, maybe I should refactor. I don't know. That's a future issue. Okay, so this should live in here. Here, Neovim, yes. Public on top is common style. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I've looked at this before. Ah, full blind. Okay, a little bit of a jump scare. But yeah, I'm using Neovim with C++. It just works, honestly. I prefer the terminal-based workflow. It could be worse. I could be using Emacs. Where is this here? Am I just blind feel? Access maybe? There has to be something at the top here. Access control. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, so seems like explicitly marked private, I guess. Let's look at the LVM style guide. Actually, let's look at the LVM style guide. Private. Okay, that doesn't really help, I guess. Huh. Okay, well, I don't know. Tomato, tomato. I haven't yelled at myself yet, so. Okay, I should probably. Should I like alias this somehow? I think the long type is pretty funny, so until it bugs me, I will do this. We've got get in and then get out. Lol. You know, this is really funny actually, because when I like took my compilers class, which I guess got me a lot of this context, I didn't know that type aliasing was a thing. So we had like for tiles, we had like all of the tiles that consisted of a program in some structure. So it was like vector of vector of vector of stack of tile or something like that. It was so stupid. It was really funny. I can only imagine doing that again nowadays. Yeah, this is quite annoying to look at. Let's just yeah, let's do something about this. This is virtual register range, I guess. Or virtual register set, I guess. I don't know. We'll just pull that out. I think this makes sense at least. That's not the button I want to hit. I fat fingered the Q, so I'm fumbling back over here. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, and we can just do that. Okay. How do you type fast? Just a lot of practice, and also not really having a life, pretty much. I don't like if I wasn't just like chronically online. I don't think. Yeah, if I wasn't chronically online, I don't think I'd be typing as fast as I do right now. I guess we should probably name this like compute liveness. Live ranges, maybe? I don't know. We should probably have like a visitor for like in and out somewhere. Or gen and kill. Or gen set visitor. Alright, let's just default this. Alright, thanks for showing up, Mark. Take care. Have you studied Rust compilation? I have to some degree, yeah. My last large research project actually was, I guess, extending an existing compiler front end to, I guess, take Rust bindings as well. Gotta operate our systems, yeah. Let's get in. Yeah, I really should be studying for OS, but, you know, that's how it goes. Actually, this is probably fine for this. I mean, we could just store these here. And we can oh, I need to declare these first. What's wrong here? Oh, I didn't. Yeah, that's what mattered? Really? Okay, do that. Actually, yeah, I mean this is a very boring class to put in here. DSA final? Ooh, hopefully that went well. Yeah, holy hell, I should study for OS. I almost forgot. I forgot about it for a second because I was like enjoying writing code again for the first time in like 5 days. What do I steal from? I steal from here. There's a visitor. Or no, the visitor's here. I could steal from this header though. Oh, I need to extend. So this is a LIR instruction visitor. Oh. Okay, we're gonna delete this for a second. We're just gonna find and replace. Okay, and then of course label is different. Okay, cool. So we can just do that. And then we can do private down here. I guess I need this type anyway, so I guess we can do that. We can throw this up here. The reason I stopped medwork is because I got bored. That's fair, yeah. I mean, coding's like a pretty fun pastime if you have like something that you actually want to do, at least. Or like if you have something you want to do with the code. My grade showed up as a 95 and then disappeared. Ah, I mean surely it's fine. I imagine they're just like waiting for everything to be graded first. Wrote my dumb tree algorithm instead of doing analysis preset. That's very fair, yeah. I might have had a similar experience before. Okay, let's throw in the virtual register set. Should be like Gen, I guess? Actually no, we can just... No, this should be fine. This should be fine. Yeah, because we have a vector of them, so this will be pretty reasonable. Can I shower? Well, yep. Have fun with that. Take care. Thanks for showing up. This is... What do we call this? I guess gen, I guess, and then we want like, I guess we want to just like, what do we want to return? I feel like maybe I should just like return a ref maybe? Okay, we're just gonna leave it as a copy for now. What could go wrong? Alright, let's go down here. Let's throw that in here. This is a kill set. Huzzah. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That looks reasonable enough. So we have these now, and then compute live ranges should make all of those. Yeah, okay. Assembly final and then winter break. Ooh. Man, I wish I got to take another class that I can write assembly in. I'm very much in the mindset of writing assembly, or at least looking at assembly right now. So that seems like it would be something to look forward to. In operation, fam. Do you mean like in operating room, or like I might just be completely misunderstanding? Yeah. Oh, I see. Hopefully everything goes well. Okay, what do I do here? I guess I could probably do the gen and kill visitors first. Those seem easy enough at least. Or, well, they seem quite annoying actually. They died? Oh, that's not ideal. Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly think my place is to like be a source of like, what's the word? I don't know. I guess like, yeah. So I'm sorry for your loss. That does suck. I don't particularly know what I can do to help you with that, but if there's anything, I guess I could give it a shot. Yeah, let's just do that. The game. Well, okay, I got got. Fair enough. This will make for a wonderful YouTube short in like 2 years or something. I don't know. Okay, so I guess let's just implement these visitors and call it a day. Yeah, we can just throw that there. Gen set visitor. Okay, we can just do that. That is not what I want to do. So 0, word, insert gen set visitor. Visit. Actually, let's actually just undo this real quick. Here, just write that by hand. You can throw braces in. Let's just rerun it like that. Okay. Yeah, we're really boilerplating this out. I could probably intertwine these, but that would be a little bit ugly. Yeah, okay. Up here, we want to return kill instead. Yeah, so much boilerplate. I can't wait to implement all of this, huh? Ah. Okay, let's just. That did not do what I wanted it to. Let's just. Yeah, we will. Should I just do this by hand? No, I will not do this by hand. Let's just do it all the way through. Like that. Okay. So now I just need to implement these. Label is a no-op. This is... Okay, these should all be pretty easy actually, at least the genset. So gen is... Alright, no, kill should be really easy. That's just like... Which one is which again? Wait. Gen is uses, kill is reassign, I guess. Yeah, I guess I understand why this slide deck uses like use and def, I guess. I guess like def use is kind of standard. Okay, let's just gen. Wanna yeah, we want to clear it first and then this is awful actually. Let's just make a new one. What type is this? Unordered set. Let's just... Does this have an initializer list? Let's find out the hard way. Okay, so we just have dest, I think, right? Gen is use, so this is source. Oh wait, this is a thing. Wait, this is a thing. I might be bricks. What type is this? This is operand. Let's just make this register actually. I think that might be better generalizing than what I was doing before. So why is this not? Temp equals that. What type is this? This is an initializer list. Oh, what's good for Night Gamer? Good to see ya. Progress is flagging for SR to MP. Ooh, that's good. Let's just. We can do that, I guess, and then. Oh, wait, I know what. Yeah, wait. Forgot to change the type. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. I think that's all consistent. And we have to do that here as well. I forgot to change it in there. Whoops. Okay, there we go. That all works now. Can I just throw the static cast in here though? Okay, I can do that. Yeah, okay. We can just do that. I imagine we can do something similar here as well. Yeah, we can. Yeah, this is a little bit boring, to be honest. This one, dest is... No. This is a no-op. Pop is a no-op. Push should be fine. Yes, because that's an input. Pop is kind of the output. So we want get from, I think? Yeah, we want to do that. Oh, what's wrong here? It's a data size. Wait, what? Oh, do I not have a getter? Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, this is really annoying. This does some, like, really awkward stuff behind the scenes, I think. But this definitely has more things in it. Okay, let's just split screen like that instead. This has a fixed register, right? I feel like this does. Yeah, we'd have to just do a switch block here. Okay, so this... Okay, this is always on EAX, I think, right? Is this in here, maybe? I don't know. Give me a second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Yeah, don't burn down the house while I'm away. It should be fairly quick though. So yeah, give me a second. Okay. I have returned. Okay. So how does... So I was looking at CLTQ. I have this in a test somewhere. Or CLTD, yeah. That's the what it was. This is implicit EAX, I believe. Or we'd have to treat it differently, I guess. We can just to-do this. This is annoying logic. Okay. Binary op, we can... There's two source, there's actually one source, yeah. We just have one source that we overwrite. Or actually, wait, no. So move has that. We also add dest here, I think. Right. Yeah, we should add dest here, I'm fairly sure. Because that's one of the inputs, technically. Yeah, we can do that. Special op, I think we can do something similar here. Wait. Special... Oh, this is annoying as well. Yeah. LEA... This is interesting. Because we have an address as well. Yes, this is address, and then we want... Actually, we can just do that. Get our address. We want to get base. And then we want to paste this here. Scale. Oh, not scale. Index. Whoops. Okay. That should be good. Then the question is, what do we do if these are null? C++, add if, or we could just like, we could just throw this out here even. Yeah, we can just, yeah, we can, space and index. Yeah, we can just get rid of that, and then I could throw this up here instead, and then with base, then we can gen insert date or static cast register star. Oh, whoops. Okay. We can do the same thing here. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, then compare. This just takes the two operands, I think. So you can just... Oh no, we need to dynamic cast. Oh wait, we need to dynamic cast a lot of these. Oh, that's okay. We need to go back through this. Okay. Yeah, into okay, and if yeah, we can do that. Yeah, this is kind of just going to be our boilerplate, I think. Yeah, binary op, both of them. Okay. So we can, oh no. So this has to have an address here. We're already like doing this thing here. But these we already know are register, I think, right? Yeah, these are already registered, so we don't need to static cast these. What is the fast way to delete this anyway? Yeah, we'll just do that, I guess. We'll just assume that it's been cleared, at least. Okay. So then... Or we could just build the whole list, to be honest. And then iterate through it again later. I don't know, that seems short-sighted. I'm probably not going to do that. We should probably just clear in each of these, actually. Yeah, all of these should clear. Except for this one. We should not be getting to this one, I guess. Okay. Dest is a register, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Why isn't it? I guess it was just generic with it, I guess. That's fine. Dest is... Wait. Is there a world? I don't know. Just in case. I guess it's like idiot proof for myself at least, because there's a chance I mess it up somewhere. But these are 100% address, so yeah. Comp gen should be. You can just copy this down, not down there, but down here. Source 1. We can can do that. Okay, cool. A macro here would be interesting, but oh well. We can just throw that in there as well. What does this have? Label, this is a string. We can just do that again. C jump. We have a tag, but we also just have a label for now. And this has a label as well, so we can just call clear again. Ret is also that. Fee, I feel like, is a little bit awkward here. We need to do interesting things with it. Oh wait, I actually haven't thought about how I'm handling this. Yeah, what do I even do with this? I guess we're thinking of it as like maybe a copy, right? So, I'll just to do it for now. Yeah, that will be once again a future process. And all of these annoying ones are annoying, I think. So we can just skip this one. Yeah, we'll just leave unknown, I guess. That's fine. Or we could leave unknown empty. Okay. Yeah, that'll just be like a complete mess, and we will call that a day. Huzzah. We could do the kill set real quick, I think, and then I should probably get back to studying. I'm a little bit stressed the more I look at the time. But these should be a lot easier at least. This should be empty. Here. And then we want dest. We wanna copy that. But inside is kill. Yeah, it needs both operands here. We have source in this regardless, so I should probably paste this here anyway. Yeah, okay. Yeah. This seems reasonable enough. Compares reasonable enough, I think. Jump is reasonable. C jump is reasonable. Call is reasonable. Ret is reasonable. Actually, it does... Huh. No, this should be fine. This should be fine. I think everything else is like pretty implicit. Or at least everything else that's implicit is like generated already. We could probably generate fees even earlier on actually with some of the tree gen visitor thing again. What am I doing with fees again? Is this just like... Is this no different than just a move actually? I don't know, how should I handle these, I guess? This was a really poor design choice on my part. I don't know. That gets a to-do, I guess. And then virtual, I think we could just... We don't even need to call clear here, I think. We can just... We can just do this, right? Or no, we want get instruction and then accept this like that. Yeah, and then we can just like call it like that and we're chilling. Yeah, okay, the rest of this seems reasonable enough. What was the reason I was like panicking a second ago again? It was... Oh, it was just formatting, I see. Oh, okay. Alright, so we can do push now. I don't think push assigns anything, so I'm clear for that. Pop definitely assigns something though. Convert definitely assigns something. This is this one. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting super pinged somewhere. Ah, I see where I'm getting super pinged. Okay. Yeah, I'll address that later. Okay, so we need to worry about that. This is just... We can kind of just steal dust everywhere. Oh, I need to clear. I'm forgetting to clear. So special op, we can steal this. I don't want to deal with this right now. LEA is a little bit boring. Comp is also... Actually, no. Comp is just clear. Right, and then... What is the other end of this again? Two sources, yeah, okay. Yeah, and then we can steal those. Call also, I believe, is this as well. I need to do ret. And then, we could also make like ret just like literally, I guess. Oh wait, this is really annoying actually. Because we need to like figure out, I guess, where the boundaries for these are. I don't know, I'll figure it out with like all of these at some other point. We'll just throw this up here. Oh. Let's get rid of that. Virtual is pretty easy. We want I, get instruction. Do this sort of thing. And then unknown we can no up. Okay. What's good, Raymond? Good to see ya. What's that? Or I guess scaffold out is the correct word. Okay. Okay, bushes. Should probably build it real quick in case something goes terribly wrong. Surely nothing has gone wrong yet, but what if? Okay, everything's still good. Let's make test. Okay, we're still good. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a pretty reasonable spot to end today, just because I have a final tomorrow and I really should study for that and get enough sleep. Yeah, so I'm gonna call the stream here. Thank y'all so much for showing up today. If you're new here, make sure you sub to the channel. You should like the stream as well. Both of those help out a lot with the algorithm and get my content out to more of you. Also, in the description is my Discord. You should join that to stay up to date with, or chat with the general community. Everyone's really chill. Everyone's also just like really cracked as well, which is honestly, I expected like the Discord to just like die very quickly, but it's quite active actually. Yeah, so you should definitely join that. You can also enable pings in there to get pinged when I go live, which beats YouTube's garbage system. Yeah, aside from that, my LinkedIn and GitHub are also in the description. Feel free to add me on those to stay up to date with what I'm doing. Yeah, it's time for me to study for OS. Take care, y'all. Take it easy, and have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are.